All right, watch your cars, watch your flagman. As Terry Wantland looks them over, we'll look them over too. We're looking for side-by-side at turn 4, and here we go. 10 laps tonight for the Pure Stocks. Wayne Brook, Keith Jennings, Marshall Jewett, and Spencer Rife off into turn number 2, who emerges as the leader here at completion of lap number 1. Up front, it's the 28 of Keith Jennings. It appears he may be your race leader at lap 1, but here comes Spencer Rife down low. Jennings, your leader, Rife second. So Keith Jennings, Spencer Rife, Wayne Brook, and now Marshall Jewett with Darren Christie sitting in that 5th spot. After 1 lap is completed here, coming around to complete lap number 2, there'll be 8 laps remaining. It'll be a quick 10-lap main event tonight for your Pure Stocks at lap 2. Spencer Rife going for his 2nd win of the year and 2nd in a row as he takes the low side around turn number 2. Keith Jennings still your race leader. It'll be lap 3 coming at you. Here comes Marshall Jewett. Marshall Jewett up into that 3rd spot. He started this one 4th. He's gained a spot here at lap number 3. Just as I say that, Wayne Brook gets him back, keeps him in that 4th spot. Meanwhile, up front, Spencer Rife begins to pressure race-long leader Keith Jennings. Rife is right there, just a car length behind. Jennings using that middle lane. Spencer Rife trying to cling onto the low side here off turn number 4 to the line. Jennings once again at lap 4. That time around, it'll be Keith Jennings, Rife, Brook, Jewett, Christie, Barnes, Matsakevich, Ayers, Swanson, and James. Battle for the lead up front as Spencer Rife goes to the low side in turn 3, but coming off of turn number 4, Jennings wants it back. Who's it going to be? Rife, your new leader at the halfway point. So Spencer Rife takes over. 5 down, 5 to go. Still a good battle as those two drivers begin to pull away from that battle from 3rd and 4th with Wayne Brook and Marshall Jewett. Again, Jennings up high, Spencer Rife down low. Looking for some grub on the hub, and he has the lead one more time. Marshall Jewett continuing to put pressure on Wayne Brook, but so far unable to make the pass. Those two have been running just as close as our leaders in that battle for positions 3 and 4. Just behind them, Darren Christie and DJ Barnes have a good race going on for 4th and 5th and 6th. So Matt James unable to complete this one as he pulls back to the pit area in the Marshall Jewett backup car. Now Spencer Rife ever so slightly pulling away from the 2nd place running Keith Jennings with a pair of laps to go. Spencer Rife going for 2 in a row. Marshall Jewett gets a good run to the low side of Wayne Brook that particular time on entry of turn number 1. On exit of turn 2, Marshall Jewett emerges as the 3rd place runner here. Now, with a fairly good lead coming to take the white flag will be Spencer Rife, Kansas City, Missouri driver, going for 2 in a row. 1 more lap to do it. Final time off turn number 2. He has opened up some distance between Jennings, and he's in turn 3. He'll bring it off a corner number 4, making it 2 in a row. Kansas City, Missouri driver Spencer the Flash Rife takes the win. So Spencer Rife makes it 2 in a row, picking up our 10-lap Pure Stock main event tonight. He gets the job done over Keith Jennings in the 28. Running 3rd was Marshall Jewett in the 7. Wayne Brook was 4th, followed by DJ Barnes. Outside the top 5, Darren Christie, Matthew Matsakevich, Casey Ayers, Ed Swanson, and Matt James. Allen is headed down that way to get a word with Spencer Rife. Here he is already. Check. Spencer Rife, 2 in a row here tonight at Lakeside Speedway.
Two weeks in a row now for Spencer Rife. Young driver just started last year in the pure stocks. Has come on strong this year, improving quite a bit. Dad helping him out each week, getting faster on the track now 2 weeks in a row here at Lakeside Speedway. We'll get a couple of words in with Chris, with Spencer. Spencer, good run there tonight, bud. 2 weeks in a row here now at Lakeside Speedway. You win the Top Gun Series, win your first track championship as well. This is a great season for you so far this year.
Yeah, we just talked to a lot of veterans over the winter and just worked on our car little by little. And, you know, we were struggling in the beginning of the year, but we started to figure this out and made little changes, and it just keeps working in our favor and putting us to the front.
All right, congratulations on your win. 2 weeks in a row, Spencer Rife.
Turn your stuff up.
Okay. All right, as we get your cars side by side. Coming out of turn number 4, here we go. Schiller down to the low side. Here comes Trevor Hand in a 236. McCarr on that outside gets a good run. Let's see if he can split the two, but right now it's Trevor. Trevor Hand, your race leader, coming into 4s. They scoop it up on that low side. Looks like that's a good fast line here tonight at Lakeside Speedway. So again, Trevor Hand, your race leader. Schiller, now McCarr right in front of Schiller as they get together on the back stretch coming out of turn number 2. Jesse Mulick in behind them, and then it's Buzz Caster, your top 5 right now, right? But it is Hand as he starts to pull away a little bit here from McCarr and Schiller on lap number 2. 15 lap A main event again for your E-Mods here tonight. Trevor with 2 feature wins so far this season. Establishing that lead now, about half a straightaway lead. McCarr, he's about halfway up on that track in 1 and 2. Then Schiller and Mulick now goes all the way down to the bottom. Good battle back here now. Behind them with Caster, Brian Andrews in that 36, Sean Burns, Zach Boyd, Dakota Earls, and Casey Burnett, your top 10. But your leaders come across again on finish up lap number 3 going into 4. As you can see the moon rising up over turn number 2 now. Full moon here tonight. Not a whole lot of shenanigans with that full move out here, but right now Hand, your leader, has almost a straightaway lead now against McCarr. Schiller, Mulick, Andrews now takes that 5th spot away. Great bright looking full moon there out of the top of turn 2 for your drivers. Let's go back through the field then. Again, now with Trevor Hand, your leader. This will be lap number 5 of your 12 lap A main event. Again, McCarr, Schiller, then Jesse Mulick, Andrews, then it's Buzz Caster, Sean Burns now, with Earls, Zach Boyd, and Casey Burnett in that top 10. Behind them, Oxford, Goffrich, and Davis. Trevor Hand seems to have the hand up here tonight. Trevor in that 236 straightaway lead. Schiller now trying to put a little bit of pressure on McCarr for that 2nd spot. And then Mulick and Andrews there. You're still in your top 5. Trevor Hand, as we like to say, he's in his own zip code now as he goes down into turn number 1 with your other cars coming out of turn number 4. McCarr, Schiller. These guys are pretty much down on the lower side of the track. Trevor also making that low side work tonight. That seems to be the fast lane here, at least right now. That can develop throughout the night. And Schiller with McCarr, problem on the 04 4M of Stephen McCarr. Looks like he has a flat tire as he slows down in turn number 2. He may pull off the track here. Stephen McCarr. He was 2nd, so Schiller gets by him for 2nd now, and then it's Mulick. after Mulek, then Andrews and Castor. So it's a tough break there for Schellert, or for Mercara. Fortunate for Schellert as he moves up into that second spot now. Trevor Hand. Again, yellow comes out. So Trevor Hand still your race leader as the first caution comes out here. Must be some debris on the back side of the track here. We're checking. Again, up at the front, Hand with Schellert, I believe, down on that inside. To the outside of him, it'll be Mulek, Andrews, and Castor, your top five. And they come out at turn number 4 again. 11 laps down, just 4 remain. Trevor also pulls out, so Hand. Oh, Andrews, problem there on the backside. Sean Burns. Andrews got sideways. Burns with no place to go on that backside, so tough break there. Andrews did keep moving, though, in the 36. Again, 11 laps down, so just 4 to go. Let's see if Trevor Hand can take his 3rd feature win. There we go. Back underway. Oh, Stephen McCarr able to make it back out. So that's a break for Stephen McCarr in the 4M. He was able to get that tire replaced. He's back on the track as well now. Meanwhile, Trevor Hand comes out here. Here's the 28 of Burns, gets into the 6 car, coming around turn number 4. Sean Burns on the move. He's almost back up in the top 5 position as he had to start the tail of the field. So Hand, Mulek, Schellert, your top 3, but here comes Sean Burns. Still Andrews and Castor. Then Sean Burns. Burns on that low side with Castor up above him. And now Schellert getting by Mulek on the backside of the track. Schellert now slides up into turn number 4. He takes that 2nd spot away. Now Andrews as well moves up. So a couple of guys sliding up into turn number 4 take advantage of that. Andrews one of them, and Schellert as well. Burns still on that low side coming out of 2. Good battle for that 5th spot with him and Castor in the 54. But here's your race leader. White checkered flag out it is. Trevor Hand, Schellert, Andrews, Mulek, Sean Burns, Buzz Castor, Zach Boyd, Dakota Earls, Casey Burnett, and Jeff Goffredge.
Why did the 36 come around? 36, we don't take any extra laps around here. 36, you do not take extra laps. I think we should finish this spot. Yeah, I need 236, 07, 36, and 90 scales, please.
He gets up and out of the car. Trevor Hand. Is she okay? You got it? There you go.
I'm waiting.
So Trevor, your winner here again tonight. 3 feature wins for Trevor. HBJ Chassis. Lisa Burlington, photographer here tonight. Kenny South. Good to see the guys down here taking those champion photos for our feature winners here tonight. Like the family greeting him down there. Big crew coming down onto the track. Looks like a lot of fans here for Trevor down on the track. Have to get the kids down here and get down on your knees there, kids. There you go. All righty, looks like I got the thumbs up from the photogs. We'll try to get a couple of quick words in here with Trevor Hand, your winner tonight. Third feature win this year for Trevor here at Lakeside Speedway. You've had a strong season this year, Trevor. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to thank all my sponsors and everybody that helps on the car, and I don't know.
Looks like you have a lot of fans, family coming down on the track as well. Congratulations on your win tonight. Trevor Hand, your winner.
All right, once again, looking for that green flag. We have it. There's Terry Wallen getting busy. We're underway. Drivers are busy on the track. Darren Clean and Don Mars. These two drivers ran very strong in tonight's lone heat race for our Grand Nationals. So Clean to the low side, trying to cling to the low side, I should say, as Don Mars now trying to go to the high side. Mars grabs command of this one here at lap number 2. So Don Mars running very strong tonight in that 9 machine. Dennis Melvin Sr. on back gets a position deep in the field. These two drivers still going at it here at lap number 2, excuse me. Darren Clean battles right back, but Don Mars will still be your leader. 2 laps completed. Mars barely hanging on to that lead as Darren Clean is right there once again. Great battle up front with the 9 and the 30. Mars goes way high, but comes away the leader nonetheless. So Don Mars has led the opening 3 circuits, but Darren Clean has been right there each time. These two drivers have been side by side, but the yellow flag is going to fly here. Yellow is going to come out. Looking for the green flag once again. Restart underway. Terry Wallen has the green. Don Mars, Darren Clean, and Terry Bruner bring him to turn number 1. Mars not able to pull away from Darren Clean. He has been right there trying to stay with Mars. Mars goes a little bit high off of 4, but that seems to be the preferred line for his setup tonight. Working just fine. Darren Clean working just fine down on the low side as well. So it would probably take either one of those drivers to slip just a bit for something major to change between these two, as they seem like they are the 2 cars to beat here tonight off turn number 4, coming to lap number 5 halfway. Again, Mars enters right in the middle lane. He comes off on the high side at the halfway point. Still about a car length advantage over Darren Clean. Clean able to get a good run off 2, but not good enough, as Mars is still right there about a car length advantage as those two drivers head into turn 3 using the exact same lines. Darren Clean's going to have to change something up a bit to try to get around Don Mars. Once again, he enters turn 1 way on the low side. He gets a little bit slideways that time, and that allowed Mars to pull away. Those prior laps, Don Mars would only be about 2 car lengths out front, but Darren Clean's ever so slight mistake there in turn 1 may end up costing him. He's trying to fight back here with just a handful of laps to go. It'll be the white flag coming up this time. Clean has pulled back to the backside about 2 to 3 car lengths once again. Off turn 4 with the white flag in hand. 1 more lap remains. 0.667 second Advantage for Don Mars on the final circuits off at turn number 2, down the back straightaway for the final time. He rounds the final 2 corners, goes way up on the high side. Darren Kling needed to be there but wasn't, and Don Mars is going to collect the win here tonight.
Yep.
So Don Mars picks up the victory here tonight. His 3rd main event win of the season for the number 9 machine. He gets it done over Darren Kling in 2nd. Terry Bruner brings it home 3rd tonight, followed by Stephen Dibben in 4th. Jim Baker crosses the line in 5th in that 52 machine. And Dennis Melvin Sr. will round out your finishing field in 6th position in the 29. Nick Drew Jr. and Marshall Jewett unable to finish the race here tonight. And pulling into victory lane and headed down to get a word with him is Alan Miller, as Don Mars will celebrate his 3rd win of the season.
3rd feature win for Don. Don also in his B mod here tonight as well, as some of his crew members out on the track. Okay, squeeze them up nice and close up there, guys, so we can get you all in on the photo. Nice and tight, everybody, nice and tight. There you go. There you go. Squeeze it tight. Again, your Grand National winner tonight, Don Mars. 3 big feature wins here this year. See if we can get a quick word in with Don. Wants to get one more quick photo in here. All right, Don. Looks like he's going to head off the track. Don Mars, your winner.